Join me as I dive into the ultimate sermon showdown between Juanita Bynum and Bishop Noel Jones to see who delivers the most powerful message. Juanita Bynum and Bishop Noel Jones are two highly respected figures in the Christian community, known for their dynamic preaching styles and ability to inspire and motivate their audiences. Both have been influential voices for years, guiding millions of believers through their teachings. Their backgrounds and experiences have uniquely equipped them to deliver messages that resonate deeply with their congregations. What happens when two of the most influential voices in modern ministry collide in a way no one expected? Bishop Noel Jones delivered a sermon so bold, it left even his strongest supporters divided. But what came next shocked everyone. Juanita Bynum, never one to hold back, issued a response that has the entire church world buzzing. Was it a clapback, a correction, or a revelation? Stay with me because this story is not only shaking the pulpit, it's sparking conversations across the globe that no one saw coming. In the world of modern ministry, moments of tension are nothing new. But every now and then, a sermon or a statement pushes beyond the walls of the church and ignites a firestorm of debate. That's exactly what happened when Bishop Noel Jones delivered a sermon that many called bold, some called controversial, and others even described as dangerous. It wasn't just the subject matter, it was the way he said it, direct, uncompromising, and without apology. The sermon spread quickly, clips were posted online, and suddenly, Bishop Jones' words were not just a Sunday message, they were headlines, trending across platforms and stirring heated discussions in both church pews and living rooms. And just when the buzz was at its peak, Juanita Bynum stepped in. Known for her unfiltered honesty, her prophetic tone, and her willingness to confront difficult issues head-on, Juanita delivered a response that nobody could ignore. Her words weren't simply a rebuttal, they carried weight, authority, and passion that left people wondering, was she setting the record straight? Or was this the beginning of a bigger clash between two powerful voices in ministry? In this video, we're going to break down what really happened. We'll explore what Bishop Noel Jones actually said in his sermon, why his message sparked so much backlash, and how Juanita Bynum's response sent shockwaves through the faith community. You'll also hear about the behind-the-scenes whispers, the interpretations people don't want to talk about, and the ripple effect this exchange could have on the future of both their ministries. And trust me, you'll want to stick around, because what I'm about to share will not only explain Juanita's epic response, but it may also reveal the deeper power dynamics that are reshaping today's gospel and ministry landscape. To understand why Juanita Bynum's response carried so much weight, we first need to revisit the moment that set the stage, Bishop Noel Jones' sermon. Noel Jones is no stranger to boldness. As the senior pastor of the City of Refuge Church in Gardena, California, he has built his reputation on preaching messages that push boundaries and force people to think beyond tradition. For decades, he has walked the fine line between theological depth and raw honesty, captivating audiences who crave truth without sugarcoating. But this particular sermon, the one that drew both applause and outrage, was different. On that Sunday, Bishop Jones tackled issues that many ministers prefer to avoid. He spoke about leadership in the church, the responsibilities of spiritual authority, and the dangers of what he described as manufactured holiness. His words were sharp, aimed not at unbelievers, but at the church itself. At one point, he even suggested that many pastors and leaders were more concerned with personal influence and image than true service to God. The moment that caused the most controversy came when he declared that modern-day ministry had become a stage performance, comparing some preachers to entertainers rather than shepherds. The statement hit hard. For some, it was a necessary truth, a wake-up call. For others, it sounded like an attack, especially on those who use modern platforms and media to reach larger audiences. But Bishop Jones didn't stop there. He went further, touching on sensitive topics like prosperity preaching, gender roles in the pulpit, and the growing divisions within the faith community. His tone was unapologetic, almost daring anyone to challenge him. Comparing two powerful preachers like Juanita Bynum and Bishop Noel Jones can be challenging, given their distinct approaches to ministry and sermon delivery. Each brings a unique style to their preaching. Juanita Bynum is often characterized by her passionate and emotionally charged sermons, while Bishop Noel Jones is known for his straightforward and biblically grounded messages. This contrast makes for an interesting showdown, as both are highly effective in their own right. Their ability to connect with their audiences is undeniable, making this comparison all the more intriguing. Juanita Bynum's recent sermons have emphasized themes of faith, perseverance, and the power of prayer. Her messages often encourage believers to hold on to their faith, even in the face of adversity. One notable sermon saw her urging her congregation to trust in God's plan, even when circumstances seem bleak. Her approach to faith is deeply personal and relatable, making her sermons highly impactful. Bishop Noel Jones, on the other hand, has been focusing on the importance of biblical literacy and understanding Scripture in its context. His sermons frequently challenge listeners to deepen their knowledge of the Bible and apply its teachings to their daily lives. In analyzing their approaches to faith and inspiration, it's clear that both preachers are deeply committed to spreading the gospel and encouraging spiritual growth. Juanita Bynum's emphasis on emotional connection and personal experience complements Bishop Noel Jones's focus on scriptural foundation. Both are effective in their own ways, inspiring their audiences to live out their faith more authentically. Their messages are designed to resonate with a wide range of listeners, from those seeking comfort and reassurance to those looking for a deeper understanding of their faith. A moment that stands out during Juanita Bynum's sermons is when she invites her congregation to participate in a call to action, often involving prayer or worship. The emotional response from the congregation is palpable, with many visibly moved to tears or praise. Bishop Noel Jones also has a way of engaging his audience, particularly when he uses storytelling to illustrate biblical principles. His ability to make scripture come alive through narrative is a highlight of his sermons. Both preachers have a unique way of connecting with their audiences. Juanita Bynum's sermons often feel like a communal experience, with her guiding her listeners through a shared emotional journey. Bishop Noel Jones, meanwhile, strikes a chord through his clarity and conviction, making his messages both understandable and compelling. Their effectiveness in inspiring and motivating their congregations is a testament to their skill as preachers. In summarizing the key points from both sermons, it's evident that Juanita Bynum and Bishop Noel Jones are both impactful in their own right. Their unique styles and approaches to preaching make them stand out as influential voices in the Christian community. Whether it's Juanita Bynum's passionate appeals or Bishop Noel Jones's scriptural insights, each preacher brings something valuable to the table. If you've been inspired by this sermon showdown, leave your thoughts in the comments about who you think delivered the better sermon, Juanita Bynum or Bishop Noel Jones. Don't forget to check out my other videos on similar topics, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for the watching and subscribes.